fuck is going on? Look at this! Look! Look! Look!
Thxgiving says at Matt Shark Fig crack time.
I didn't just.
Oh, he's a waiter.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Ah, shit.
Oh, shit.
Bye, Cookie.
Shit. Okay, all right. You crazy, you crazy. Are you seeing me right now? Yeah.
Okay, I gotta go. I'll be back.
Oh, yeah, do it for him.
Leto says, did you do both noses?
I did.
Matt Shark Fig says, add revenue subs.
I'm COVID
Joe
positive.
Dugminster says, at soundless_apprentice, if Andy's pregos, is it yours?
I'm COVID positive.
Thxgiving says, bro going to be the outbreak monkey for the new wave to take us out.
Congrats, chat.
As in Venom says, only
Jesus. Lol. I was talking to myself. Thank you.
Foodie Indy says, being successfully switched to live.
So 1 bucket, sub Henry. I was
Thanksgiving meal.
I responded, but like I said, like to myself, thinking like you could hear me. I said like, well, it's really hard because like there's 2 main core elements in Thanksgiving. There's the food, obviously, especially if you're a foodie, and the other element is connecting with family. I just realized today, like, if for whatever reasons you have, if you're a host and you decide to buy the food,
The new Henry says, uh-oh.
yeah, if you decide to buy the food instead of making the food with family, that really removes a lot of the connection you can make during Thanksgiving, you know? Like the reconnecting or whatever, reminiscing and creating memories and stuff, you know? It takes a lot out of it. And the host, I mean, I appreciate the host, my aunt. Like, she obviously spent her own money on a lot of the food. I'd rather have more like a potluck, at the least. You know? But you know, she's getting older and stuff, you know? So I understand. I just like, it really takes away like the whole magic of Thanksgiving, you know? To me, yeah. I used to bring more.
The new Henry says, everyone went to Aunt's house.
Yeah, aunt's house, yeah. Everyone is subjective. Like back in the day, when my grandma was alive, it was a bigger party, like a bigger group. When she's not alive anymore, like it's less incentive. You know what I mean? To like get more of the family involved. You know? Like she was the glue, my grandma. And then when she died, my aunt moved away from that bigger house she was living at. Because technically it was owned by her, my grandma. I think my grandma purchased that house for her son, which is my uncle. And my uncle and my aunt divorced like way long ago, like maybe like 10 years ago or whatever, I don't know. But she stayed at the house and, you know, really glued the family together, you know, kept the glue until my grandma died. And then they sold the house, and then that's what detached the glue, you know? Which is really strange. How a house can really mean more than just a house, you know? It can mean dynamics of a family could be changed because of a house.
One bucket says, how did TAFE land turn out?
I mean, it came out okay. You know, I'm as a chef, you guys, you know, I mean, I'm not an executive chef. I'm more a home chef. I just call myself chef. I'm more hard on myself than other people are on me.
Inu Henry says, for me, it was my mom.
Yeah. Man, for me, it was my grandma, because like my grandma, like, she was like, she loved food. She loved cooking. You know. And then she really like loved bringing family together.
Mom would bring everyone together.
Yeah, I want to bring everyone together, but the thing is that I don't have money. I don't have resources to do that. Like, what I want to do, like, to really force the family to come together, I would rent a cabin for Thanksgiving, like a big cabin, and invite every member of the family, especially the older crew, like me, my cousins, from my aunt's side. She has 2 kids. Her 2 kids and myself and my sister, those are the 4 kids that grew up together in like the same area, like 2 blocks from each other. And we always grew up with each other. I would rent a whole cabin. We get all the ingredients, like we'll buy the ingredients together, and we'll make the food together. That's a memory I want to create, you know. Like every year, dang. Like, I want to do that every year. I think that would be a good experience. But everyone, like my cousin, my boy cousin, he lives in San Francisco, I think, or LA now. And then the girl cousin lives in somewhere in Manhattan, I think. And my sister lives in West Palm. It's like we're all split up, all 4 of us, pretty much. I mean, I live in PA, obviously, but if I have the resources to do it, I would do it. I just don't have the resources to do it. You know what I mean? Yeah. How was your Thanksgiving, chat? Remnants. Wow. Everyone, I mean, not everyone, like one person of the family, my other cousin, older female cousin, she was begging me for my...
says, I ate 2 plates full.
I only ate 1. I wasn't that hungry. I think like me...
Faith's Adventure says he did.
Yeah, what's up, Faith? How you doing? Yeah, how was your dinner, Faith? You had a dinner with fam? Hi. TTS read it as he. Lol. I was confused. Yeah, I ate only 1 because I wanted to make sure I control my portions, and I was full, and I saved some space for dessert. I had 1 slice of pumpkin pie and 1 slice of the flan. I made the flan myself, and I had some kind of like some weird ice cream cake or something like that. I don't know. Ugh. I'm a little bloated. I'm a little bloated from that ice cream cake.
Inu Henry says I brought home a pumpkin pie.
Yeah, my mom, she was basically bringing the pumpkin pie to my mom. But the thing is that it's store bought. I'm starting to like not feel the magic in Thanksgiving when it's like...
says I had caramel pumpkin pie cookie, LOL.
When it's not homemade, it's just a completely different world, honestly. You know?
One bucket says did not travel, will visit family in December.
Yeah, crumbled pumpkin pie cookie. Never heard of that before. I need to try that.
Inu Henry says store-bought. Pies aren't as good.
Yeah, I know.
Inu Henry says that's what I have.
Yeah, I made homemade.
One bucket says so was Dashing. For people doing last-minute shopping was decent.
Yo, Dashing last year, I made over $100. Not a lot more, like, or a little bit over 100.
Says where are the NYC baddies at?
Not around here. This is a Jewish community. Definitely not around here. Definitely not. What's up, Shark? Happy Thanksgiving, chat. Happy Thanksgiving. See, this is how you know we're in a Jewish community.
One bucket says, yeah, it was good. We shall see how tomorrow is. Indu Henry says I wouldn't mind like a homemade store-bought pie.
It's hard to find that.
Camulin 2020 says hi at Foodie.
How was your dinner, Camulin? Did you have your dinner yet? Or is it yeah, I assume you did, right? You're on the East Coast.
Camulin 2020 says happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah. Yeah, that means I gotta work harder, chat. For sure. Gotta work harder. Harder and
Henry
smarter.
says at Reading Terminal in South Philly they have legit places to buy pies.
Those, everything in that terminal.
Camulin 2020 says I didn't feel good, so I stayed home.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Everything in that terminal, and the way I felt, it felt like everything was homemade. And the way I felt and vibed and saw, everything felt homemade. Everything. I was in heaven in that facility. I need to go back there. I could literally do content that will last me for months in there, but I would go broke. So if I go there, I would need at least $200, chat, and like do everything, or like probably any more than that, probably.
Camulin 2020 says nice.
Hey, I'll do like one of each store in that Reading terminal, and try everything. Like not like everything to have, but like one thing out of every store in there. And that costs maybe $200, $300. What do you think, Henry? How much it'll cost me? I'll do a donation goal.
Indu Henry says they have Pennsylvania Dutch places.
I don't know about that one. I don't know where's that. But the terminal, the Reading terminal, what I want to do is like, I want to spend a whole day there. 8 hours, 12 hours, just doing content.
Indu Henry says like Lancaster.
Oh, I think that is that the one. I don't know if you saw this Bungee Jumpy, which she went to like the biggest Amish buffet. I really want to go there. I always wanted to go there. I just think it's too far. It's for like one spot and that's it. It's really like you have to be really dedicated and motivated to go to that one spot.
Biggest buffet in the country.
I mean, I didn't know it was the biggest one in the country. I thought it was the biggest one in PA, but PA is also like the most Amish state in the country, right? I'm not surprised. Escalade.
Indu Henry says apparently it's the biggest, even bigger than Vegas casinos.
Yeah, Vegas is cheated. They don't play by the rules. They're not normal. Yeah. Oh, I'm bloated. I forgot to take my lactate with me to the dinner, unfortunately. So like I'm a little bit delayed on the lactate. I took it when I got here though. I got here like 10 minutes ago. Yeah, 10 minutes ago I got here.
One bucket says we walking to get some late night snacks.
I don't know. I mean, I got leftovers. I got a whole plate of leftovers. If we see something, we'll get it. But I doubt anything's open. Maybe Chinese spots are open because you know they don't care about holidays. They're very dedicated. Holidays.
One bucket says, "Oh, no need for snacks."
No meat for snacks. No need for snacks.
Jimmy Alpha says, "Go meet up CM."
CM. I think it's up to him.
Indu Henry says it can seat 2,000 people.
What can seat 2,000 people? The Reddit? Oh, you mean the Amish one?
One bucket says, yeah, Asian places will be open.
Did you see the stream where Bunchy went? She just went there like yesterday or before yesterday. I don't remember exactly.
Indu Henry says the buffet place.
Oh, okay. She was the first streamer that probably went there actually, or first IRL streamer.
Camulin 2020 says 2,000. Wow.
Yeah, it's a big place.
Indu Henry says I saw it for a minute.
Yeah. I don't know if she was the first streamer probably, because like do I really want to drive 2.5 hours to that one Amish spot and that's it? We have to plan out on what else we can do outside of there or around there, you know. Sushi
One
Kingdom's
bucket
open.
says that is a big ass buffet.
Yeah. Sushi spot is open. Sandwich bar is open.
Camulin 2020 says no.
No. That's the thing, like I hate driving far away.
One bucket says imagine how big the kitchen is.
Yeah. if I hate driving so far, it was just for like one thing and that's it. We have to plan out on like a multiple things. And don't forget, chat, my car is not in the greatest condition. We have to replace the engine coil, which we'll do. I think we'll do that as soon as it gets warm in the spring. We'll do it in spring on stream. We'll replace the engine coil. I mean, potentially I might break it because I'm not professional, but it's apparently easy to do. It's not hard. I saw the video.
Contaminated the whole place!
I know. Who contaminated stuff? What's up, Zip? Hershey? Oh, I mean, we can't go now because what we could do potentially.
In Henry says, or near Reading.
I'm not sure. I mean, if it's close to Hershey, we could go to Hershey Park. I've never been to Hershey Park, but the thing is that it's not ideal to go right now, obviously. And we could go to Hershey Park in the spring, and then go to the buffet afterwards. Studio 18.
Slipstream JC says, is this the ghetto?
No, this is the Jewish community. Indoor playground. Sandwich bar. Are they open? There's no hours here. Great pendants, so that means they're brand new. Oh, it's a mixed restaurant. It's a 2-sided. Asian restaurant sushi bar. Ugh.
Inu Henry says, are those missing posters?
Yeah. Sandwich. Sandwich. We're gonna get that sandwich on Sunday. Hopefully it's not raining, but it should be fine. Wait, Sunday? No, Saturday, sorry. Tomorrow. Today's Thursday? Today's Friday? Today's Thursday. So on Saturday we're gonna get it before we leave. Get that sandwich.
Inu Henry says tomorrow is Friday.
Yeah, I just realized that.
Slipstream JC says, is this where Henry lives? Hamulin 2020 says, which sandwich?
Henry's upstate.
Inu Henry says, wow. Inu Henry says at Slipstream JC.
Henry's upstate. Oh, what was it? Was it called Sunny something?
Inu Henry says at Slipstream JC, I live in the suburbs of Philly.
I thought you lived in upstate.
Jimmy Alpha says, if you slip.
Lord. Fuck. Papaya.
Inu Henry
what's up?
says, Kuma said that.
Kuma, yeah.
Slipstream JC says, if you Jimmy, why don't you meet Andy in New York? Inu Henry says, IDK, where he got that.
If you Jimmy, why don't you meet Andy in New York? Jimmy don't want to be on stream. Grapes.
Jimmy Alpha says, meet up with Henry.
Henry doesn't like to be on stream, I don't think. I haven't seen him on any streams. Which streamer he would snipe or be on first, if ever? I don't know. Glass shop.
Inu Henry says the last time was back in August.
August? I must have missed that. We've been here before on stream. This is probably the spot we went to before we went to Colombia. I don't remember. Holy shit.
Jimmy Alpha says he met up with Kong.
He did? I had no idea. Is there a clip? Oh, I had kosher Chinese food. It was meh. It was meh.
Hamulin 2020 says yes.
Yes? Anyone got a clip?
Slipstream JC says Henry told me he's gonna start his own IRL.
Really?
Inu Henry says at Slipstream JC.
We need more travel streamers. I don't know if you're about to start traveling or not. Well, I can IRL travel streamers specifically.
No.
It doesn't matter, bro. But for me, it does matter.
Oh, my heart rate feels like it's pounding. Ow. I fucked this up. Oh.
Sunless_apprentice says I added a Jimmy Uppa to the suspicious users list.
Really?
Slipstream JC says why your HR pounding.
No, I mean, it just feels like it's pounding, but let's see the heart rate. Heart rate's a little bit elevated. It's like 107, something like that. It's not a lot. It's probably because I took my lactate. I don't know. Or I'm walking.
One bucket says all the sodium from Turkey Day.
I felt like it was bland, honestly.
One bucket says we'll do it.
It felt like it was bland. It was like under seasoned. That's why I don't like when people like buy food for like.
One bucket says, well, if it was prepared, it can have to be.
Yeah, that's why I don't like it when people like buy stuff for like pre-cooked stuff, food for like Thanksgiving. It's not properly seasoned. It's always under seasoned, always. Under seasoned.
One bucket says they don't sell food like a salt truck like you, LOL.
They're opening a store? What time is it? Is it time to open a store? No salt food like a salt truck like you. Lord.
Sunless_apprentice says I often find pre-prepared food to be way too salty.
What about if you've done catering? Is it catering? In my opinion, maybe catering does like a lot less seasoning. Catering. Is it harder or easier to like properly season when you're doing catering? I think it's harder to season properly. I think we got catered Thanksgiving. That's what we got. Unfortunately.
One bucket says I am sure you got plenty of salt, LOL.
I guess. I ate the dark meat of the turkey. That's I mean, I got mostly dark meat. 2 legs. Succulent, oily, fatty, tasty. Succulent again. Succulent.
CM NYC TV says hi.
Yo. What up?
One bucket says turkey with 4 legs.
4 legs?
Sunless_apprentice says my favorite. Chicken part or the thighs?
Yeah, that, drums. I got the drums. Drums. It's hard to figure out where the thigh is. Where is the thigh? I don't know. I had to self-carve it. I just got the easiest part. I mean, I had to rip it off of the turkey. It was a small turkey, by the way. It wasn't a big one. How's it going, Sunless? How was your dinner? Do you have it yet? What
One
time is
bucket
it?
says, what else did you have besides turkey?
Turkey, Spanish rice, mashed taters,
Jimmy Alpha says Scentless loves chicken butthole.
stuffing, pasta with cheese. Not a lot of cheese, but like, it was like lightly coated.
NYC TV says, do you still do push-up or pass?
No, I do push-ups. You gotta do redeems, or you gotta you gotta pay for it. One or the other. There we go.
NYC TV says doing push-up feels so damn good on your chest when you finish.
You should do some. I haven't seen you do it. Not one time on stream. I have not seen you do it. I got gloves if I can do push-ups anywhere, pretty much anywhere.
Sunless_apprentice says I had Peruvian roast chicken, rice, stewed black beans, potato fries, tortillas, and salsa.
Which
NYC TV says it feels so good.
which Spanish family did you go crash at for Thanksgiving?
Says, Sup, Andy.
Do you crash at Thanksgiving with a Spanish person? It sounds like you did. Lol. That is not a Korean Thanksgiving.
GDP says, hey, Camulan 2000.
Do you have like a Friendsgiving? Friendsgiving is somewhat more interesting. It has like a different vibe than a family Thanksgiving. Don't you know? Oh, my heart rate.
GDP says, hi at Jimmy Alpha.
It's a nice place. Is that a bank? Yeah, it is a bank. For a second, I thought it was like a courtroom or a restaurant. I wonder.
Cameron 2020 says at Homasiang GDP hi. Happy Thanksgiving.
I
Jimmy
wonder.
Alpha says hi at Homasiang GDP.
I wonder how many.
NYC TV says jumping jack is also good. You gotta do it.
I do.
Homasiang GDP says happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Jimmy Alpha says hi at Fate's Adventures.
What's up? Oh, I don't know if she's still here or not. I think she popped in for a little bit.
Homasiang GDP says you sneaking around.
I wonder how many Friendsgivings could one person do in one night. That'd be really fun, wouldn't it?
NYC TV says wait what your jumping jack does to our body. Homasiang GDP says bread.
What's up?
Never mind.
What's up, Thomas? No, I'm not sticking around. What's up? I ate already. I'm just burning off the fuel. Burning off the fuel, chat.
Sunless_apprentice says, at Jimmy Alpha stop sending me pictures over Discord I am.
Did you hear what I asked you earlier, Sentless? That was a serious question. I really want to know. I don't know if you heard me or not.
Homasiang GDP says good burn that fat EK fuel.
Yeah, exactly. I've been farting.
Sunless_apprentice says I got Peruvian food from a local goat spot.
I thought you went. Did you go to like? You don't go to like a family or a Friendsgiving, do you? Oh, we should do a Friendsgiving, me and you, Sentless. Either in New York or LA, whenever we get a chance to do that. I think that'll be fun. Ugh. Peruvian.
Camulin 2020 says at scentless_apprentice hi.
Yo, imagine if we could organize.
Scentless_apprentice says I almost did a Friendsgiving but bailed on it. I'm glad it would have been too much work. Maybe we can do it next year.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that here's the thing I learned today, chat. If you buy food instead of like making it or learning to make it
Scentless_apprentice says at Camulin 2020.
Even if you're like a helper, like if you're like a sous chef with someone who knows how to cook, like myself, it doesn't. It's still part of the experience of Thanksgiving, in my opinion, because you're like part of making the food. You know what I mean? I think it's more magical when you're like making or helping make it the food. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know, like.
CM NYC TV says, does jumping jack burns belly fat?
I mean, if you do like 100 of them, yeah. I don't know, like.
Jimmy Alpha says I bring bag of chips.
I think it would be a great idea, Scentless, if we somehow maybe next whatchamacallit, TwitchCon, if we could organize like a dinner.
Tomasian GDP says I'll bring bag of weed.
Like a house dinner for like all the IRL streamers. We know.
Tomasian GDP says haha.
You know what I mean? And we all make dinner together. It'll be a little hard.
2020 says hey it's Jimmy Alpha.
It'll be a little hard to convince them because like, you know, some IRL streamers are like very busy, obviously. They're very big, occupied. I think it'll be a good experience.
TV says haha.
On stream or off stream doesn't really matter to me, honestly. I think it'll be a good experience. Like during TwitchCon, obviously be most ideal to get all the IRL streamers.
Apprentice says okay, let's do it dinner party next TwitchCon.
Yeah, like make a dinner, like not buy dinner. Buying dinner defeats the whole purpose of like creating a genuine experience and a genuine, heartfelt memory for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like when you buy the food, it just takes away the magic.
Says like Ginny did.
Jimmy, what about? Oh yeah, Ginny. Yeah, Ginny. She created.
Ginny Alpha says Chef Andy cooks for everyone.
Yeah, she made all the food, but she also paid for the food, and she got drunk, I think. But she also like I think she mostly invited some streamers, like very very small amount of streamers, and she invited like all her viewers basically, and she rented out an Airbnb probably, I don't know. But I want to mostly invite.
Scentless_apprentice says everyone invited next year except at Jimmy Alpha.
Jimmy's gonna be sitting at home watching the stream, if we are streaming this event. And who knows what's happening next year? Like, we don't know where it is. It still could be either San Diego or San Jose.
Jimmy Alpha says fapping.
Fapping. Yeah, he'll be home fapping, exactly. Praise. 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 Praise, praise, praise. Queen of Peace.
Camulin 2020 says
Queen of
One
Peace.
Bucket says TwitchCon 2024 will be in Don Clancy's van.
Dan Clancy's van? I don't think it could fit everyone. Load. I would go down more, but there's nothing really down there, honestly. I think it might be San Jose. That's my thought. It could be also it could be San Diego too. Depends on the situation. What's going on here?
Filmasian GGP says TwitchCon will be in a van down by the river.
Oh, this is a strange situation. I don't want to be around. No. Could be either San Diego or San Jose. Not Vegas, obviously. I want it to be in Miami, honestly. Miami would be pretty good. Miami, I think it'll be good. Miami.
Tomasian GDP says Farley was the man back in the day.
Who's Farley? Anyone thinks that TwitchCon's gonna be over in Miami? I mean, I hope it is. How
One
likely?
bucket says Chris Farley.
Oh, I don't know that. Sounds familiar, but I don't know that name. It's a new house, it looks like.
Shark Tank says I hope it's in San Jose. That's where I'm at. Jimmy Alpha says no.
No, what? I mean, I think it could be either San
One
Jose.
bucket says it will be in NY.
I wish. It's very unlikely, I think. But it'll be. I think it'll be. I think it'll be good, but it's also like more expensive. It's very, very expensive.
CM NYC TV says bro if TwitchCon in Florida. I go cause my sister lived there. Shark Tank says NY is too packed.
I mean, Vegas is packed too, but it's more compressed. New York, essentially. Compressed into like small space. Ugh. I think it's just too expensive for New York, honestly. In comparison to like Vegas and even California. California is super expensive, but I don't think it's more expensive than New York. And they want to make it more fair to as many viewers as possible, like affordable. They want to sell more tickets. So you gotta make it fair. I hear a bank alarm. Do you hear it? Someone break it in? Nobody home?
CM NYC TV says if TwitchCon be in Florida, I'll go and stay at my sister's house and Uber there to TwitchCon easy.
Yeah, but Uber is still expensive.
Camulin 2020 says I hear police.
I hear police and a bank alarm. Same time. I'm kind of in the mood for fruit, honestly. I love fruit, especially cantaloupe and water lemon. Oh, I'm in a cantaloupe water lemon mood right now.
One bucket says get a smoothie.
I don't think anyone has smoothies right now.
One bucket says if you can.
No.
CM NYC TV says or I asked my
What time
sister
is it,
to
10
drive me
o'clock?
their feet.
Yeah, you gotta have your sister to drive you because
Camulin 2020 says watermelon.
it's a driving city. You know, I mean, walking's possible, but it's a long walk around Miami. I mean, I don't mind walking around Miami, but if it wasn't so humid. Ugh. This is why when I get my business in Colombia, as soon as it's like successful and like steady, I'm gonna like hire someone to take care of the business, and I'm gonna like bail out and like get property or something like a rental in Philadelphia if I could afford it, and then plan my next stop.
One bucket
in
says we need
Bangkok.
to make TwitchCon in a cornfield state, so it's easier for people to collab.
No, cornfield. Why would that make sense? It does not make sense. We value your feedback. Please take this short survey. Ever seen a Capital One bank? Capital One is super high interest rates, by the way, for credit cards. I pay $100 a month on just interest rates. Just interest rates at $100 a month. Just to be allowed to have
One
that
bucket
with
says
them.
Jesus.
Yeah. This is why I need to work smarter and harder at the same time. I just can't. I try not to play any more video games. Like it gets overwhelming, like life in general. I play video games to escape. Like this year has been the most gaming I've done in the last like 6 years or so. I barely play games. I need to like stop playing games for a while.
Inu Henry says, how much debt do you have?
4,000. I mean, just credit card debt. Not including student loan debt. My plan is student loan debt is just if I can like avoid paying as little as possible. And like if I die with the debt. That's the plan. I mean, if I get like $1 million, I'll pay it off. Obviously, that's easy. But if I'm gonna be poor, like working paycheck to paycheck, I can't pay it. Obviously, student loans. Student loans is a lot more. A lot more. I mean, it's not like over 100,000.
Inu Henry says, so you pay the minimum on 4,000.
Right now they have $0 minimum for me. $0 minimum. So I pay $0 for now until they force me to like pay on something. $0 minimum. $0 minimum.
Inu Henry says, not like this.
I know. The thing is that my mentality as an entrepreneur is that if I pay any penny towards my debt right now, it's gonna hurt.
One bucket says interest keeps climbing.
I know, but if it's gonna hurt as an entrepreneur, it's gonna hurt my ability to use that penny towards something else and then flipping it. You know what I mean? And then the plan is to flip my pennies to make money, profit. It just takes time, you know?
Inu Henry says, doesn't that it hurt your credit score?
Credit score is important, chat, but no, that doesn't actually, because your minimum is $0. You're making your payments technically because the minimum is $0, so it's not hurting my credit score.
Snarkaroni says people won't invest in your businesses if you are in debt.
I know. I mean, no, they don't know how much I owe unless I tell them. And it depends on the situation. I'm not that much in debt. Like,
One bucket says they will find out if you have investors.
No. I mean, obviously, you have to reveal your.
Snarkaroni says, dude, they will check you out.
You have to reveal not who's your investor. You have to reveal how many investors you have. You have to reveal how much they own of the business, like equity. You can't just lie to them. You have to tell them. But right now, I have no investors. Yeah, I know. Hopefully, I don't need an investor. Like a venture capitalist. Hopefully.
Snarkaroni says, and they will see your credit.
Yeah, no, they can see the. I mean, I'm not sure the personal credit, but you can see the company credit. Yeah. Ugh. Right now.
Snarkaroni says personal.
Personal. I mean, if you opt it, yes. But I don't have any plans to find investors for my t-shirt business. At least I don't think I will need it. It's not in my plans to be selling equity to investors for a t-shirt company. Right now, the plans is t-shirt company. Work on that for a while. And then sell it eventually when it's like actually really profitable, and then use that money to build other companies and make other ideas or whatever. That's the plan.
One bucket says $0 per month is a trap. With the high interest rates, you are probably paying close to 30%.
It's 6%. It's locked in from the moment.
Snarkaroni says, so you pay nothing toward your credit card debt.
No, credit card you have to pay. I have to pay credit card. We're talking about student loans. Student loans $0 a month. Credit
One
card.
bucket says, oh, I know you were talking credit.
No, credit card I have to pay $200 a month, but I also get interest rate $100 a month. So, I mean, I'm also adding stuff.
Macaroni says, no, we're talking about credit cards.
I was talking about student loan.
Inu Henry says you said $0 minimum on your credit card.
No, I said $0 on my student loan. That's what I mean. I don't know if I meant to say that. I don't know, but that's what I meant to say. Credit card, I pay $200 a month. Minimum is $100, but they charge a minimum of $100. They charge $100 interest rate. That's why the minimum is $100.
Filmasium GDP says you said credit card.
You know, we started with credit card, and I moved on to
GDP says ouch.
student loans. I moved on to student
Waste
loans.
says college is a scam.
Yeah, I know.
Filmasium GDP says smart Andy. Inu Henry says you said you have 100 in interest every month.
For just credit cards. That's it. Just one credit card. That's it. I have student loans. That's separate. That's $0 interest.
Gamerpool 474 PH says, don't mind me, I'm canceled.
Okay. You're not minded. What's up, Gamerpool?
Inu Henry says, and the balance is 4,000.
For the credit cards, not for one credit card. Yes, not for student loans. Student loans is times 6 or something like that. Yeah, or times 10. I don't know how much. I can't reveal exactly how much. It's a lot of money.
GDP says, don't mind me, I'm juggling my balls.
Okay.
Waste Cell says, free the gamer pool.
Yeah. You're juggling your balls. Does it feel good? Yeah, I pay every month $200. This month I might have to be a little bit late because I made a very, very important purchase.
Filmasium GDP says outstanding.
Outstanding. I have to upgrade my.
Inu Henry says, so you pay $200 a month and get 100 in interest.
Yep, so I make $100 towards the balance, but I've been
Filmasium GDP says the best train every day.
I've been adding more, unfortunately, because I'm not able to make enough money.
Filmasium GDP says best there is best there balls.
So I pay $200 and I add it again. Pay $200.
Inu Henry says it will take forever to pay it down.
I know, but the thing is that's what.
Gamerpool 474 PH says, a waste cell never gonna happen. I already apology to CM, but he following the rules that own his whole career.
That's why entrepreneurship. This is what I'm working towards, entrepreneurship, like full time, and make money from that. Then I can pay off faster. The more I get better with entrepreneurship. I don't want to be in a corporate world, working for a corporate company who doesn't care about people and just cares about the dollar. I need poo. I need poo. I told my mom I'll be back, so I guess we'll go back home by 10:30.
CM NYC TV says ooh.
Oh, who got banned? What? What? What happened? I don't know what happened there. I do not know what happened there. That's some stuff I don't have a clue of what's going on.
CM NYC TV says waha.
Only CM knows.
Snarkaroni says Ahmad doesn't like Gamerpool.
I have no idea what happened. How do I get myself into drama? I do like to understand like how drama works.
Shark Tank says ain't no drama like Thanksgiving drama.
It's just like, I don't know, like I'm obsessed on how humans act and why they do certain things.
Marcus Eston says, how do you pay? So much in tuition and foreign students get free tuition in the US. I know many.
But the problem, the way I did it is the wrong way. So I went to college.
Waysell says, are we making a turdican?
Oh, no. I went to college while I was a full-time worker. So I was doing also full-time credits. So I was doing 16 credits during associates, going for my associates. And then I have full-time work, 40 hours a week. So that's basically asking for trouble in itself. I eventually got fired from work.
NYC TV says, what did you have today?
I eventually got fired from work, and then had to rely on student loans to live off of the student loans. And that's the only way to really do it. So I stacked up those student loans because I had to live off of the student loans. That's the only way for me at that time. Or drop out college. I didn't want to drop out. I wanted to finish it. I was focused.
Inu Henry says, not like this. Snarkaroni says, I worked full-time and put myself through college for my BA.
Yeah. The thing is that I was making like $9 an hour going through college.
Inu Henry says, for community college.
So the $9 an hour was not cutting it for anything going towards the college. It was just enough to, well, when I was employed, $9 an hour was just enough to cover some bills while I was going to college. Once I got fired, the student loan debt.
Snarkaroni says, I made $6.
Yeah, the student loan debt. I mean, this
Inu Henry says, why did they give you so much?
So much what? Money? No, they didn't give me a lot of money. They got what? I probably got $3,000 to last me a whole semester. Whole semester is like 4 months.
Says no student loans.
Or 6.
Dr. Sheston says that's Snarkaroni. That is why I asked him why foreign students get free tuition from the U.S. government. Inu Henry says community college. Tuition can't be much.
Yeah, no. Tuition, I think it was around that time. It was back in 2010, 2012, sometime that time, 2013. So it was around like $16,000, $20,000 a year, like for both semesters. Juice for life.
Inu Henry says for community college.
Yeah. So I also got grants, so forget that.
Snarkaroni says for community call 3G.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, I got grants, and I got the student loans to cover the rest. You know, whatever.
Shark Tank says you didn't qualify for low-income free tuition.
No, I got grants, and I got loans on top of the grants because the grants it doesn't cover full cost. It covers maybe 50%, 70%.
Inu Henry says 20,000 in loans for community college. Inu Henry says WTF.
Yeah, plus interest rate.
NYC TV says, do you have plans for Sunday?
So it's 10
Snarkaroni
years.
says no way community college was 16,000 a year.
Yeah, 10 years of an interest rate of 6%, give or take. So it blew up to like 33,000, something like that, 34,000, something like that. Oh, I should go back. I should go back home, right?
Inu Henry says, wow.
Yeah. Now, if I don't pay it, it's gonna be like 60,000.
Shark Tank says state college was $3K a semester.
Yeah, state college? What? I mean, I don't know when was that. It's definitely not now. State college for me.
Says technical art school or community college.
Community college. I went to business administration. Here's the unfortunate part, chat. I went to business administration for the first 2 years. I was gonna finish.
Inu Henry says like a rip-off school or a real community college.
A real community college. I went. This is a county college, by the way. I went to business administration.
Smartphone says no way community college was $16,000 a year.
I went to
One bucket says Trump University.
business
One
administration.
bucket says LOL.
Business administration was my major, and I was about done after the first 2 years. I just needed to do accounting 1 and
Shark
accounting
Tank
2.
says haha.
And I had to drop the major and go for and start over. Go for art, like advertising design was my major. So that was my major. I switched to major after I did all the credits for business administration, except for accounting. So I dropped it because I couldn't do accounting. So I wasted money right there. That right there cost me probably like at least $15,000 or something to have credits down the drain.
Shark Tank says imagine declaring bankruptcy because of community college loans.
No, you can't. It won't do it.
Snarkaroni says AA really isn't a degree.
It's not a degree for graphic design. I agree. But business maybe. It might have some value. Maybe not anymore, but back then it had some value. But in graphic design, unfortunately, graphic design industry doesn't accept associates, except bachelor's minimum.
Slipstream JC says where's the flan?
In my stomach. So that's the unfortunate part I learned after I got my associate's degree in advertising design. I was required to go to college again for another two years and add another $50,000.
Shark Tank says business is. So broad it's like saying you got a degree in biology.
Yep.
Waysell says should have put the money into Bitcoin.
Bitcoin in 2010 was too expensive. I should have invested into it probably in what, 2007? That's when it happened. I don't know when the Bitcoin happened. But yeah, if I invested at that time, when it was like in 2010, I would have had a lot of money.
Inu Henry says no way.
No wait, what? Who got banned? Oh wait, so? He self-banned himself.
Inu Henry says Bitcoin was cheap back then. Shark Tank says I had a chance to mine Bitcoin cause a friend said it was a good idea in like 2014.
Cheap is subjective, chat.
Shark Tank says I didn't and I regret it to this day.
I was barely living check to check, barely. Now today I'm living check to check, but I also have some extra cash, like discretionary funds. But those discretionary funds are going towards entrepreneurship projects and content creation and stuff like that, which is still not a lot of money. It's still barely scraped by. I had no discretionary funds back then. I could barely afford food back then. Barely. I don't know. I'll live and die for entrepreneurship, chat. That's what keeps me alive.
Scentless_apprentice says I wish I bought Bitcoin when it was under 50 cents around 2010.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know it existed back then. I probably knew about it back in 2012. That's when I knew about it. By then it was too expensive for me. When I found out about it. 2012 or 2013, I don't remember. I probably found out about it when it was like $100. These are super.
Inu Henry says it was $1 or $3 in 2011.
Damn, that's cheap. This house is probably at least $3 mil. This house.
Shark Tank says I would invest in some Marshmallow Toast coin.
Really? Houses here are so pretty. I don't know how people do it, chat. I mean, bigger cities means bigger opportunities, more access to networking opportunities. The more opportunities you have with networking, the more you have more open doors. More open doors means more opportunities. More opportunities means more cash flow, potentially. As long as you're not a dick. I don't know. It's really hard to, like, it's really hard for me to be fake. And like, I don't know, I don't see myself as a dick or an asshole, but I don't like to lie to people. I don't like to paint a fake picture. I like to be myself and truthful, which could hurt people's feelings and come off dickish. And that means that door is closed once you come off as a dick, or you know, even if you're just being truthful, that door is closed. This is how life is. And basically, people who lie for a living get a lot more opportunities in life. You know?
Waste Cell says lies keep relationship open.
Yeah, I know. Lie. There's more incentive to lie to people than to be honest. But if you like talk to people like genuinely, they don't like liars. But if you lie to them, like if you're fake to them, and they don't know, and you like, that's fine with them. As long as they don't know you're lying, and then it's okay, right? It's all about perception. It's all about perception, chat. Perception. I had to get better at how you call it, being like a showman and acting. That's why I was trying. I want to get more cash. I'm gonna hire my friend. He's an acting coach. I'm gonna hire my friend to help me build a character, but not for stream. Maybe I might create another channel just to be like a different character and practice being that character. But I need to learn how to be a different character and act. Cause I have to sell myself.
Shark Tank says let's create 10 channels for each character.
I just need one character and get really good at it. Yeah. I need to be more comfortable like selling myself and be like, more like a showman. And people like showmen, and people like confidence. Like I'm not a confident person. You can't just fake that. That's just who I am. Know what I mean? I need poo.
Shark Tank says, do you know how to get over your awkwardness? Do
Yeah.
improv comedy.
Improv comedy? Wait, how do you do improv comedy by yourself? Should I do it with chat?
Snarkaroni says you need to focus on one thing. You are just pitching spitballs instead of working toward one focused goal.
I know. Spitball.
Shark Tank says there's classes for improv comedy.
Yeah, I know. I am spitballing. I'm mostly
Shark Tank
focused.
says they put you in weird situations, and you need to go with it.
Yeah, I know. I'm mostly focused on my t-shirt stuff because, I mean, that's what I love. And I see a little bit of opportunity for growth there. Not a lot of opportunity, but a little bit.
Snarkaroni says improv comedy. You don't understand humor.
Improv comedy is basically like Ice Poseidon.
Shark Tank says, do you even break even with t-shirts right now?
Oh, I haven't launched it yet. I wanted to wait until I have a streamer to help me launch it. We have a streamer. Other than myself. I want to wait. I want to have the right streamer.
Shark Tank says, who cares about partnerships? Can you make a shirt someone wants to buy?
No, because I don't
Shark
have a
Tank
following.
says wants.
I don't have a following. But if you have influencers doing influencer marketing, that helps generate buzz, generate buys, if it's the right influencer, you know?
Restreambot says YouTube. Rico Prozac LOL. He's been doing t-shirts for about 8 months. Still no profit I see.
How can you sell if you're not I mean, have a store open?
Shark Tank says I'm talking about a design. Can you even design a shirt someone wants?
But I haven't launched it, so I don't know, so I guess no. I need poo. I can't hold it anymore. Oh, I need poo. Oh, we're on 69 Road. I need poo. I can't hold it. Oh, I can't hold it. But yeah, I got my first press in August 2022. Yeah, 2022. And I've been just creating test designs, seeing how it feels, which direction I want to go. And it took me a year to figure out, almost a year, to figure out which designs would work, in my opinion, and which direction I want
Shark
to go.
Tank says anyone can make a t-shirt. It doesn't cost much. The cost to entry is nothing. So you're another fish in the ocean.
Well, it's also like niches.
Restreambot says YouTube. Rico Prozac, you told me in beginning with a press you'd have profit. You got a shite cause you're scared.
Huh? It's niches. Like there's t-shirt companies that sell t-shirts on Disney. I mean, you know, Disney designs. That's one niche.
Shark Tank says Rico Prozac knows.
No, Rico never built a business. Rico don't know business.
Shark Tank says scared shits are the worst.
Yes.
Restreambot says YouTube. Rico Prozac, just stop making excuses.
Lol. I was talking to myself. Thank you.
Foodie Indy says seen successfully switched to live.
So one bucket, sup Henry.
Thxgiving meal.
I responded, but like I said, like to myself, thinking like you could hear me. I said like, well, it's really hard because like there's two main core elements in Thanksgiving. There's the food, obviously, especially if you're a foodie, and the other element is connecting with family.
Oh.
I spent so much money in business. If I was shy, I have not spent a penny in creating the business. But I did spend a lot more.
Inu Henry says weird. The BRB is playing from the beginning of the stream.
At the beginning? Oh, yeah, because I went hit live, and I didn't hit live on the mailbox. That's why. We're not in BRB right now, right? I assume we're not. Is the other modem down? No, it's not. We have two modems on.
Inu Henry says privacy screen.
Yeah, because we're walking home. I mean, we're close to the house right now, and we're gonna poo.
One bucket says he said the same thing when he started LOL.
Huh? And when you have like a lot more money.
One bucket says so it sounded like it started from beginning. Restreambot says YouTube. Rico Prozac, he's muting some I'm sure. Always censoring. Shark Tank says he's responding to chat right now though. Restreambot says YouTube. Rico Prozac excuses. Shark Tank says perfect timing.
Alright, chat, you wanna watch me poo? Oh no.
One bucket says TV is so loud, no one heard it lol.
My mom, she's deaf.
Snarkaroni says no.
She's almost deaf.
Restreambot says YouTube, Rico Prozac Waya. I'm gonna cry cause blah. Don't be a bitch man, I popped in thinking you're at least trying. WTF. Shark Tank says mute.
You won't like the song though.
seen successfully switch to PVT.
You don't mind losing the money on your risk taking, uncalculated risk taking. I'd rather take calculated risk and lose less money. Yeah.
Says seen successfully switch to M. Restreambot says YouTube. Rico Prozac best bet most. It says WTF.
Yeah.
One bucket says outhouse.
Leaving in the house again. We'll do a little bit, like 20 minutes, and we'll get back to the house and we call it. Oh man, that was poo. You like talking to poo chat? Poo poo? You lost the keys?
Filmacion GDP says, did you poop outside of your house?
No, I'm a
Filmacion GDP says FN nasty bro.
No.
Smarkaroni says poop police.
Yep, they're coming for the poop. They want to collect my poop to call me. Sounds so great. Right, chat? There we go.
Houdini says seen successfully switched to PVT. One bucket says we outside already. Snarkaroni says you pooped outside. One bucket says WTF.
Okay. My anus hurts.
One bucket says WTF is going on.
Huh? We're just walking. We'll walk for like another 20 minutes and we can call it. We'll be back tomorrow for a long stream.
One bucket says dude it is Matrix.
Hmm? What? Does the stream look bad? Let's see.
One bucket says video is switching back in time then forward.
It's probably because of the oh, I have to watch my ads. Lord.
One bucket says Henry was right. Snarkaroni says dealing with my broken washer is so annoying.
At least, I mean, I don't know if it works or not, but mine's completely broken. It wouldn't even turn on. It's so messed up, bro. One bucket. My poo.
One bucket says yeah, literally, when you hit live it was a short stint of you in house with TV.
Oh, okay.
One bucket says no, it's fine now.
Alright.
One bucket says just acting funny as hell.
Yeah. I know what it is. I'm experimenting with something that's different. That's why. I'll just take it off once I get back to my home. Or
One
once I
bucket
remote
says
it.
then you appeared outside.
Yeah. I'll remote it and fix it once we end stream. Oh, this is a different way of doing this.
Camulum 2020 says at Snarkaroni, oh no, that sucks. I'm sorry.
You can't rip this down. This is a lot more harder to rip down. I feel lighter. I have water, a bottle of water. Water? Oh no. Do I not have my bottle? I don't have my bottle of water. Lord.
Snarkaroni says thanks at Camulum 2020. They can't be here to fix it until the... Inuimri says what are you doing tomorrow?
We're gonna go to Chinatown. I'm not sure what we're gonna call this. Like cheap eats, I guess. I'm gonna call it like a series. I think we did it before, but not with New York. Cheap Eats, and do like maybe under $10 or under $5 per spot, like, or per item. I'm not sure yet. Maybe find one thing that's under $5 in Chinatown. I'm not sure yet. I'm thinking about like maybe like 2 o'clock. I barely slept. I got here this morning. I barely slept last night.
One bucket says now would be the time to find cheapest and worst food.
Right now, there's nothing open right now in Chinatown. Wait, what time is it now? Yeah, nothing's open. I mean, there's some things that's open, but not that much. I'm talking about...
One bucket says no.
Huh? Now would be the time to find cheapest and worst foods?
One bucket says for this weekend.
Oh, yeah. Well, my weekend is tomorrow and then Saturday. That's my... Tomorrow's Saturday for me, and Saturday will be my Sunday. And we go back to PA. Yeah, that's the plan. Now, what time you leave for PA? I don't know. It's up to you guys. It's up to you guys. It's up to you, chat. Maybe I'll leave early, like around like what? Like 4 or 5 o'clock on Saturday, or I'll leave at 9 o'clock. Depends. It all depends. I feel much lighter now. I have no poop in me. It's all gone.
Inu Henry says, why not leave on Sunday?
Because Cat has separation anxiety, and like he thinks that he's gonna die. I mean, I think he's gonna die. So that's why I'm afraid that he's gonna die alone, and I don't want that. You know. And he thinks he's gonna die too. Like, I could feel it. He's scared of dying alone. You know. Salem. Is that a person in there? That's a person in there, by the way. Person in there sleeping in the car. Hopefully he's not dead. That's the main reason why, but I'll get more work done in the house. In PA. We always have a lot of work to do in the house. We do eventually work towards fixing parts that I could afford to fix, and I know how to fix. If I can rent out the top floor, and renting that top floor would be very, very important. I still need to clean the attic. I need to vacuum it, vacuum up all the rat poop. Really vacuum the rat poop. The rat poop chat. I'm gonna vacuum the rat poop. If I could afford to paint, would paint all the rooms white is my goal. Painting all the rooms white. Maybe, I'm not sure what color we should paint
One
the kitchen.
bucket says got to fix the leaks.
That is gonna be a little bit more of a challenge. Because professionals we hired, they don't know how to fix the leaks. They just know how to patch it, and that's it. Patching it is good enough for them. I'll have to get like another...
One bucket says hard to rent when water dripping.
I know. I might do that last and like wait until like maybe...
One bucket says gonna be a big problem with people in it.
I know. I mean, I won't rent it out, obviously.
Camulum 2020 says that's Snarkaroni. That's a pain in the butt.
What I want to do is I'm gonna paint every room white, except for the kitchen. The kitchen might be last until the leak is actually fixed. Then once it's fixed, then I'll paint the kitchen fully, and then move my shit downstairs. Oh, my poop! I feel so good. My anus. My anus. These are very nice. These are the condos, by the way, from what it looks like. Very nice condos.
One bucket says time to eat again, freed up space.
Everyone's closed, I'm pretty sure. What time is it? I told her 20 minutes. Oh, let me go around the block.
As in Venom says, what Boro is this? One bucket says
Parcels.
leftovers.
I got leftovers, yeah, in the house, yeah. What are we gonna do with the leftovers? Should we have it for breakfast? I mean, I don't know if I have it on stream or not. I went to school, not here, but
As in Venom says, what borrow again?
for ourselves.
Camulum 2020 says my dishwasher isn't working, nor my garage door. Sensor is broken.
Huh?
Snarkaroni says that is in Venom. As in Venom says, oh Queens.
Yeah, Queens for ourselves. Sorry, I thought
As
you
in
meant
Venom
area.
says Haya at Snarkaroni.
I thought you meant
Innuendo
area.
says Queens. Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought you meant the area within Queens. Because each borough has like areas, essentially. I was born and raised in Corona, Queens. This is for ourselves. Where my mom is retired at.
Camulum 2020 says lots of nice trees here.
Yeah. This is a nice area. It's a rich area. For the most part. Oh, I hate those. I hate them. Those headlights are so annoying.
As in Venom says I was born in Chinatown and raised in Woodside.
Chinatown, Queens? Oh. Chinatown. Chinatown's a nice area. I mean, for me at least. I mean, at least visiting there. I don't know about living there, but I like
As in Venom
visiting.
says real Chinatown. As in Venom says Manhattan.
Oh, the real one. Oh, okay, yeah, the real one. Not the ones in Queens. Queens is it's a fake Chinatown. Oh shit! I thought someone was thinking about me.
Camulum 2020 says that is in Venom.
The real Chinatown is actually better than the one in Queens.
As in Venom says Haya at Cam.
Oh, the park is open.
As in Venom says Queens 1 is called Flushing.
Yeah, Flushing
As
Main
in
Street.
Venom says at Camulum 2020.
Flushing Main Street. That's what it's called. Flushing Main Street, Chinatown.
Camulum 2020 says that is in Venom hello. Hope you're doing well. As in Venom says or Elmhurst. Tartan
Elmhurst?
says do fake Chinesies come from fake Chinatown?
No, I don't think so. Should we go on a swing?
As in Venom says at Camulum 2020 I have food coma. I hope you're doing well too. One bucket says LOL.
Is it too dark to see the swings? Should I go on a swing? Oh, this is classic. 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 I'm gonna bust my ass probably if I sit on this with the backpack.
One bucket says yes, ride the swings. Snarkaroni says my parents are buried in Queens.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh, I feel so good. Oh, this is so awesome. Haven't done this in like 20 years, dude.
Shark Tank says if you fall off it's a good clip on LSF.
Can you see it though? Is it too dark?
Camulum 2020 says that is in Venom, thank you. Glad you
Feels
enjoyed.
good. It feels actually really good, chat. Have you ever gone on one of these or sat on one of these? Like when
One
you're
bucket
old?
says we can see a bit, yes.
Alright. Whee! Whee! I'm like 40-year-old man doing this, dude.
Filmasiang GDP says no we can see. One
That's
bucket
good.
says see how far you can jump off.
No. I'm not.
Shark Tank says kick your legs to pump.
I'm not that hot.
Filmasiang GDP says jump.
I'm not that light. I'm not that light.
Camulum 2020 says that's Snarkaroni. Shark Tank says it's okay to go on the swings as long as there ain't kids around cause that's creepy.
Yeah, no. So go on it after
One
10
bucket
o'clock.
says pump them legs man, that is whoa you swing.
I know. I haven't done this in 40 years. I mean, 20 years. Oh, fuck me. Oh no, my hat. Lol. There you go.
Shark Tank says pump those him hawks.
Oh,
Filmasiang
man.
GDP says 40.
I haven't done this.
Snarkaroni says at Camulum 2020.
I haven't done this in a long
Filmasiang
time,
GDP
chat.
says wow.
I'm actually surprised I'm doing it pretty well. At 40 years old almost.
Shark Tank says marshmallow toast to space.
Oh my god, I'm surprised it's actually working. I'm an old fat guy on this shit. I was a much lighter dude 20 years ago. think I was like 180 20 years ago, actually. I remember.
Shark Tank says that swing is pushing its engineering spec limits.
Oh, that felt good. There you go. Your hat. Don't lose your hat. It's really good.
One Bucket says they will be out tomorrow to inspect the swing set.
Really? That's a kid's swings right there.
Camulem 2020 says I want to go down a slide, but I think the park has cameras, and it's in an elementary school playground. My dog and I walk by it every night.
Yeah, it is a public playground. A city playground. Do you have public city parks? And these come out water when it's warm. This is for the little kids, the toddlers. Toddlers.
One Bucket says, is there a slide?
Over there. It's like 3 feet long.
Camulem 2020 says not where I am, in the suburbs.
No, I know. Well, really? I live in the burbs too.
Shark Tank says go down a slide.
We have a few of them in the burbs. I don't know if it could fit in there, honestly.
As in Venom says Forest Hills has tons of great eateries, but it's Thxgiving Day, so nothing is open.
Yeah, no. I can't fit here, chat. I'm so big. Oh, this one's probably doable. Oh, can I fit through here, chat? There you go.
Shark Tank says I can see the headlines now. Obese man stuck in slide, overnight in NY.
Lord.
Camulem 2020 says that is in Venom good sushi.
Oh, I can't fit. Whee!
As in Venom says at Camulem 2020 yay, popular sushi takeout there. As in Venom says prices are fair. One Bucket says LOL. Camulem 2020 says he's not obese.
My doctor said I'm morbidly obese, my doctor said. Not just obese, I'm morbidly obese.
Shark Tank says he's morbidly obese if you want.
No, technically I am.
Shark Tank says C.
Technically I am morbidly obese.
As in Venom says, what's your height and weight?
5'6" and a half.
Henry says you're 230 pounds.
245, I think. Probably 239 now. I gained a lot of weight when I
Shark
got
Tank
COVID.
says over 30% BMI is morbid, I think.
Yep. I think my BMI is like, what, 40? I don't know. What's my BMI right now?
As in Venom says, okay, yay, that is past obese.
Yep. Micro Center. Oh, is that rat?
Inu Henry says 5'6". Inu Henry says oh no. Camulem 2020 says that is in Venom yum. Nice, I have great sushi takeout / delivery too. It's so good. As in Venom says 5'6" should be 160 pounds.
Yeah,
One Bucket says BMI puts like 90% of people overweight.
I was 180 20 years ago, before I moved out to PA. 180, 190.
As in Venom says microcentrist not in Forest Hills. Camulem 2020 says you don't look obese.
Micro Center.
Shark Tank says the good news is you reached max level in the obese category.
I guess I'm proportioned
Inu Henry
correctly.
says 180 is still kind of heavy.
I know. I was 18. 19.
As in Venom says
like
Micro Center is considered flushing on Kisna.
Yeah, this Kisna. I think it's Kisna. We're on 70 Road.
As in Venom says you're teching in flushing now.
Yeah. Flushing Queens. Forest Hills. Same shit. There's like so many
As in Venom
names.
says, you can look up Micro Center and it will say Flushing location.
Say Queens, and then Flushing, and then this for ourselves within Flushing.
Camulum 2020 says signs say Flushing, if I recall.
Yeah.
One Bucket says Micro Center great store.
It is, especially if you
Shark
have
Tank
money.
says it's sketchy at night, nobody on the streets.
It's sketchy around here because of the projects. No offense to them, but that's the projects. No dumping. Over here is a nice area. It's not
Shark
the
Tank
projects.
says you could get robbed and nobody would help you.
I know.
As in Venom says this area is dangerous, bro.
I know that area right there. I know. This area is fine because it's not the
Camulum
projects.
2020 says I need to get back to New York. As in Venom says I actually almost got jumped at the McDonald's there.
Yeah, I know. It's a little sketchy around that area, essentially.
Shark Tank says you walking around with camera, gear looking like the feds.
I am the fed.
Camulum 2020 says Manhattan is beautiful. Slipstream Daisy says see, it is the ghetto.
Oh, no, over there, not over here. This is a nice area right here. We're like, this is the fancy, wealthy area, and that's the ghetto.
Camulum 2020 says that is in Venom, oh no, careful.
Who's burping? Ghetto.
As in Venom says 5 kids tried to jump me at the McDonald's bathroom there for my pager.
When? Oh, pager. That's like 25 years ago.
Shark Tank says LOL pager.
Yeah, that's like 25 years ago. I didn't know Venom was that mature. I thought Venom was younger. Venom!
Inu in recess sounds got scammed.
Which sound?
As in Venom says pagers were the cell phones of the 80s. As in Venom says Boomer.
I'm Boomer too. Yeah.
Shark Tank says at least they didn't take your brick cell phone.
Meow too?
Inu Henry says I did angry.
I thought you said meow too.
Inu Henry says Camille did too.
Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow.
Camulum
That's dangerous.
2020 says sounds not working.
I was.
As in Venom says hi, I didn't have brick cell phones then. My first
I
phone was
restarted
a
the app.
Nokia.
I restarted the app, so you guys did that when I restarted it, so it didn't work. That's dangerous. No one could park here because of it. It's dangerous, chat.
Inu Henry says scammer.
No, I restarted the app. So I wanted to see the
Inu Henry says it was 20,000.
history.
Camulum 2020 says that is in Venom 9 too.
Who did ill?
Nokia.
Who did ill? Is Matt's here? I thought Matt was sleeping by now. You did ill?
Inu Henry says scammer. One Bucket says don't have enough coolants. One
Yeah.
Bucket says LOL. As in Venom says at Camulum 2020 I can't remember the model exactly, Neb 8890. Inu Henry says it was 20,000.
Jesus. That's so loud.
As in Venom says I've had 5 pagers before I moved on to cell phone. One Bucket
Damn.
says yeah 20k points.
Damn, 5 pagers? I reran the
Camulum
alert.
2020 says I don't remember either. Have had so many. Inu Henry says it went from 100 to 20,000.
Yeah, I know. Because it's so loud. and like Matt was like spamming it. He was spamming it every time. And now it's it's a 1,000 alert. A 1,000 bit alert now.
Inu Henry says scammer.
Scammer. No, I said because like, I was gonna increase
Shark
the
Tank
price.
says the only ones rocking a pager now are doctors.
Really?
Filmacion GDP says loud.
Yeah, loud.
Filmacion GDP says smoking on.
Damn.
Inu Henry says no one has 20,000 points.
Matt did. He did it earlier.
As in Venom says my most fave cell phones back in those days was the Motorola StarDAC and the Nextel i90C.
Matt's had it. He spent the 20,000 earlier. That was hilarious. I need to add the 1,000 bit alert to the panels. But it's a 1,000 bit alert.
2020 says I have iPhone for work and Moto.
What's Moto? Moto. Hello, Moto. I have to add another ew. That's like not as intense. Ugh, that'll make it 100. Oh, Motorola. Ooh. Oh, Jesus, my stomach, chat. Alright, we're about to home. Ugh.
Inu Henry says you should make it like 1,000 or something.
No, and then
Inu Henry says or 3,000.
then there'll be like no point in like doing the 1,000 bit, the 1,000 bit alert. You know what I mean? Like, people just redeem it all the time. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? I'll make it 10,000. I'll change it.
Camulum 2020 says it a decent phone.
I'll change it after stream.
Says what you're gonna do.
What you
Houdini
gonna
says
do?
scene successfully switched to live.
Be brawless, shot callers, ballless. Dip it in the air is strawless. Okay. My anus hurts.
One bucket says WTF is going on.
Huh? We're just walking. We'll walk for like another 20 minutes and we're gonna call it. We'll be back tomorrow for a long
One
stream.
bucket says dude it is Matrix.
What? Does the stream look bad? Let's see.
Inu Henry says privacy mode. One bucket says here we go with the Matrix. Filmaciang GDP says Yui. Why? Filmaciang GDP says it hurts for. One bucket says WTF.
Yeah. We have to go back. It's like 11. Oh, it's 11? What time is it now? 11:30. Ugh.
One bucket says yeah that setting needs to go.
I wanna go. Yeah, I wanna.
One bucket says so confusing.
I know. I wanna get up.
Camulum 2020 says what happened.
I wanna get up for stream tomorrow, chat. So you guys ready for a long stream tomorrow?
Camulum 2020 says I'm confused.
Are you guys ready for a long stream tomorrow?
Camulum 2020 says who?
With me?
Camulum 2020 says what?
My mom's passed out.
Camulum 2020 says where? Camulum 2020 says why?
Why?
Camulum 2020 says when?
When?
One bucket says LOL. Camulum 2020 says how?
Tomorrow.
Inu Henry says once you switch to private mode, it switched chat. I have 20 minutes left.
We're gonna go live tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get there at 2, but I might wake up at 1. Who knows? Depends.
Camulum 2020 says don't leave us. Filmaciang GDP says LOL at Camulum 2020.
Oh my god.
Camulum 2020 says I have to work tomorrow. Venom says so what is tomorrow's content?
Finding like cheap food in Chinatown, and then we're gonna check out the markets in Midtown, Union Square and Bryant Park markets. I'm gonna check it out. I don't have any money for it.
Bucket says Black Friday deals.
No money though. I just spent $500 on a new press, unfortunately.
Venom says why not Flushing?
The new markets are like fascinating to me.
Inu Henry says sandwich tomorrow or Saturday.
Saturday.
2020 says OMG.
Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. We're gonna go back downtown again, and then we might head up to Midtown after we get the sandwich. So we're gonna be in train. We'll be in a train.
Filmaciang GDP says ask. Isn't Venom says you should do Flushing Eats.
What's Flushing Eats?
Filmaciang GDP says you say new ask. Camulum 2020 says get real Chinese food, not Americanized. Isn't Venom says it's so close by.
What's Flushing Eats?
As in Venom says cheap eats in Flushing.
Flushing Main Street? Chinatown? You guys send me more information.
Inu Henry says they're saying go to Flushing Main Street and get food. As in Venom says yes Main Street Flushing.
Oh, okay. Where? I
As
never
in
seen
Venom
that.
says there are tons of cheap eats there.
I never seen that before. I made plans with another streamer.
Camulung 2020 says oh fun.
We might be meeting with Subtle tomorrow. No promises, but it
Inu
depends.
Henry says Kuma. As in Venom says oh okay fair enough.
Subtle. In Main Street, not Main Street, in Manhattan, Chinatown.
Inu Henry says nice.
Yeah.
Camulung 2020 says who?
Extremely subtle.
Inu Henry says extremely subtle.
Yeah.
Camulung 2020 says oh, cool.
Yeah.
Camulung 2020 says that Inu Henry thank you.
I'll fix it right now. Hold on. Where is it? Yeah. ¿Qué pasó?
Snarkaroni says I just had my dessert with an insulin chaser. Camulung 2020 says he's also a great streamer.
A ver. ¿Te cargó? Hold on, sure. What?
Camulung 2020 says that's Snarkaroni. As in Venom says that's Snarkaroni hahaha are you for real? One bucket says lol.
LOL. Oh, my goodness.
Has seen successfully switched to PVT.
I'll add the bit alert on the panel. Paid alert.
One bucket. Inu Henry says not like this. As in Venom says that's Snarkaroni, I still have apple pie, a la mode waiting for me. Inu Henry says it switched to an old clip. One bucket says I'll be back outside. Shark Tank says time traveling. Inu Henry says old part of the stream. One bucket says this is nuts. Camulung 2020 says it sounds like one bucket.
I'm fixing that right now.
One bucket says yes I am one bucket. Shark Tank says we need a weigh-in after Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
Snarkaroni says yum. I had pecan at his and Venom.
Yum.
Camulung 2020 says at one bucket.
It's going too slow. The server.
Foodie Indy says seen successfully switched to PVT.
Test, test. Hit 1, 2, 1, 2 in chat. Hit 1, 2.
Foodie Indy says seen successfully switched to live.
Hit 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3,
Inu
4.
Henry says 1 2.
Hit 3, 4, 3, 4. Sorry, 3, 4. Hit 3, 4.
One bucket says yeah it's fixed now. Inu Henry says 1 2B. One bucket says 34.
Alright, thank you. I think because I have a blurred and unblurred version, that's why it's doing this. Is it 39? Or in PA it's 39? It's 47 here. What was the other thing? I need to add to my panel. I'll do that after stream.
Candyland 2020 says good.
Good. Who's burping? I need to put some more. Ooh, geez, Giselle is in, Can someone spell her name in chat? I mean, or I'll just put it in the chat.
Camulan 2020 says she's in Osaka.
Yeah, I know. That'd be good content.
GDP says piece of Warcraft Andy.
Yeah, I really want to go Osaka, chat. That'd be really good content to watch. That's why I fall asleep.
Inuinri says night. Filmacian GDP says later chat.
Yeah, I'll leave back tomorrow. Expect me around 2 or 3 o'clock, around that time, okay? I'm gonna go to bed like in a half hour or so. Okay, chat?
Camulan 2020 says by a Filmacian GDP. Inuinri says I've seen Osaka and America Town.
What's America Town? I've probably heard of that, but I haven't seen it. Is America Town in Osaka? You seen it in person or on streams?
Inuinri says it's a section of Osaka.
Yeah. A lot of expats, I assume, right?
Inuinri says on streams.
Why is
Camulan 2020 says it's in Osaka.
Oops. Raid 1. Make sure you help me do the raid message chat. Raid message, and that will make me look more popular, make me look more important to them. If you can, copy and paste and put it into the chat once we raid into that channel, okay? Please, por favor. Any new viewers, chat, hit that follow button on my channel. We'll be back tomorrow if you want to keep watching. Alright. Chat, thank you for stopping by, keeping me company after Thanksgiving. Tomorrow, we have the real content.
Camulan 2020 says okay.
Love you, chat.
Waysell says when is Japan